Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to more Pokemon Y. Last time, we made it here to Dendemil Town, and in this episode, we're actually not going to explore this place just yet. We're going to make our way to Route 16 and see what's happening down there. So, let's just get going. I believe I spoke to all these people in the last episode and they didn't give me anything, so no point in speaking to them again. And we're going to make our way down Melancholy Path. So, we need a Pokemon with Strength if you want to go down this way, and we do have our Go-Go to use Strength, so that covers that. And there we go, so push that down there, and there's a Sky Battle here, but, let's go for it. I've lost these, like, all the time. I've only won, like, one, I think, but we'll see how we do. They always have something that's, like, super effective on me, like a Molga, which, is an electric type, so, yeah, I don't think I'll be winning this battle either. And, what we'll do is go for Flame Charge, and just see how much damage we can dish out with that. And that does, wow, that did a solid amount. Especially because it got a critical hit and everything, but of course we get staticked. Even though he used Nuzzle, so I was going to get paralyzed anyway, but yeah, of course I do get paralyzed. So it's going to go for Volt Switch, and that's going to do a hefty amount. And yeah, it's a bit too hefty for my liking, so that's not good. That's because that's Swallow, so pretty sure we can deal some good damage. Not really though, can we? Alright, do I have any full restores? Because, yeah, I do. Great, that'd be good. Alright, so I'll get rid of my paralysis, and it will get me back to full HP, so that helps. At least that helps a bit. Aerial Ace is going to do a rather decent amount. Where's my Flame? Oh, I don't want Flame Body on this thing, actually, because it has Guts, so yeah, we don't actually get this thing burned. It'll do more damage if I get it burned. So our Aerial Ace does a lot more. And she goes for Agility, which, or no, Double Team, I wasn't paying attention. I know Agility has like the exact same movement, so looks like we may actually win a Sky Battle for once, which is good news. So yeah, here comes a Molga, and we can just go for a Flame Charge on that and knock it out. So, I did it guys, I won. I won a Sky Battle for once. Oh my god, static. It's just all, like every time, regardless, like it just always seems to get the paralysis on me, which sucks. But there we go, we beat her. And that's good news. So, finally win a Sky Battle, and I can just stand triumphant. So, let's use a paralysis heal and get rid of that paralysis on our Hawkeye. So, there we go. And what I'm going to do is get out the Dazzle Machine. My stomach's like grumbling because I'm really hungry. Let's see what's going on in here. We got some wild Pokemon. And we have found ourselves a wild Pumpkaboo, which is a ghost and a grass type. So Pumpkaboo evolves into Gourgeist, and depending on the size, it actually has like better stats and stuff, so very interesting concept brought in by Pokemon. And yeah, I like it. So, up here we have ourselves a Max Revive. That's definitely something you want to get, because you know Max Revives are great. And now I want to use a Max Repel, now that we've got that Max Revive, because I don't want to run into any more Punkaboos, because I know they're pretty bad. They're pretty common. They run into them a lot. So yeah, I'll just use a Max Repel and just scout and stuff. Well, not scout, but using Max Repel like prevents me from scouting. There's a stairway down here which leads to the Lost Hotel, but I didn't mean to go down there. I forgot it was there, and I didn't see the stairs. So we'll be covering that in the next episode. But for now, we're gonna just continue on and do this. So I think we can get ourselves an item up this way. We need Cut, but I already have Cut, or at least I should. So yeah, I do, that's good. And our Dual Blade can just cut that down for us. And that will lead us to an item all the way up here, and that item is a rare candy. So, use that to get your Pokemon up a level. No problem at all with that. And, yeah, sweet, so, there we go, that's all that's for. So, if you want to get a rare candy, then go get it. And we have some, roller skaters coming around here, so we'll take on these guys, and, well, there's another one, but this is just one person, so yeah, she is a Delcatty. And Delcatty is a normal type Pokemon. I know it was rumored to get fairy type, but I don't think it ever did, so yeah, I don't understand what that would, like, deserve to be fairy, or what it would do to deserve, or yeah, what makes it fairy is my question, I guess. I don't understand why people would think it would be. I think people are just, like, listing loads of cute Pokemon that were, like, normal types, and like, oh, that's gonna be fairy, because people were saying Chansey and Blissey were fairy, as well as some others. And yeah, that never came to fruition. One that, like, really sort of caught me off guard, though, was Whimsicott and Cottony. They're, like, grass fairy now, so never thought they'd be fairy. I don't see any reason for them to be fairy, but you know, that's up to Pokemon and their decisions on what is fairy type and what isn't. It's not up to me, so I don't get a choice or say in the matter, really. But we get Rascal up to level 48, so that's all the say I need, I guess. She did a barrel roll. Nice. Alright, so nice reference there. If you come over here, once you have gotten the Mega Ring upgraded at the end of the game, or from Professor Sycamore, you can find either the Manectricite or the, what's the other one? Oh, well, it's the version exclusive, I can't remember. The Houndumite, that's it. You can find the Houndumite or the Manectricite. And, speaking of Manectric, we're facing one right now. So, what we'll do is go for Razor Wind, because I don't have any, like, well, I only have Electric-type moves to use, so this thing probably has Lightning Rod or something, or, yeah, something that will screw me over if I use an Electric-type move, so we'll go for Razor Wind. And that is going to actually knock it out. Well, this is the first time I ever really used Razor Wind, I think, or I've used it once or twice. But yeah, got the kills, that's great. Alright, there we go. So, I think we still have the Dowsing Machine out, which is good, because I need to scout for hidden items. And, see what we got going on over this way. So, more stuff here, just knock over those things. That pile of leaves. And I believe we have another Sky Battle over here, and, yeah, let's probably another battle. I'm not doing it, though, so I don't like Sky Battles. Like, it's a good mechanic, it's very cool, but I lose them a lot, and I don't like losing, so I'd rather not do a Sky Battle. Alright, so Ranger Lee has a Crawdaunt, which is great, because I do have my Heliolisk at the front of the party, who can just Thunderbolt his way through this guy's team. So we'll go and do that, and just KO this thing, and it will definitely won't hit KO, because Heliolisk is really strong, and I am like 10 levels ahead, nearly 9, I'm pretty over-leveled. I'm sure people aren't happy about that, but I think I mentioned that already last time, so I'm not going to go on it again, but Extra Sensory is a move we're trying to learn here. I'm going to get rid of Quick Attack for Extra Sensory. Extra Sensory gives us good coverage, and, you know, having good coverage is good. So, get rid of Extra Sensory, or get rid of, that for Extra Sensory, I mean. And we'll go to Frog now and go for Surf on the Sand Slash. So, yep, easy stuff. This is actually a pretty long route, I believe, so yeah, we'll be battling for a while. And we have a level 39 Sand Slash, so we'll go for a Surf, and that should KO it, so there we go, and one hit KO, alright, sweet. Pretty easy stuff, even though, again, over-leveled, but even though I wasn't over-leveled, I'd be able to take those guys on really easily, so it makes no difference. Alright, so let's see, nothing there, anything in here, trainer, anything, nope. There's a trainer hidden in here, though, in this big load of grass, like there was on Route 6. There's like so many trainers hidden in the grass as well. She's a Pumpkaboo, and to be honest, we can't do too much to Pumpkaboo with our Heliolisk, considering it is a ghost and a grass type, so what we'll do is just get out of dodge, and we'll go out into Hawkeye. Go out into our Talonflame, and he should be able to handle it, so almost up to level 49, we can eat up a Bullet Seed, no problem at all. And hopefully it only hits like 2 times, because, yeah, I don't want to be taking too long here. That was a critical hit, okay. 3 times? 4? Wow, it's gonna hit every time. Alright, 4 times, never mind, then it didn't hit every time, but yeah, we should be able to just knock this out with a, priority, alright. Should be able to knock it out with an Aerial Ace, but yeah, good tactic by the trainer, going for some priority there. By going for Shadow Sneak, getting some extra damage off. But, yep, doesn't even matter. Alright, so let's get moving, and we'll see what's going on over, well, down here, or around this way. We have a hidden item. Probably right here. It's a big mushroom, which you can sell to people for money, which is good, because that's what we want to sell stuff for. Alright, so Lumberry right here, which is great for getting rid of any status infliction, so if you ever need Lumberries, come back here. And there's some stuff over this way in this grass. There is a Max Potion, which is also very good. And sorry if my throat is drying up. I pretty much have just like woken up, so I'm sleepy. And yeah, I'm still not fully awake, I guess. Kind of. Even though I know what I'm doing, so I guess I am, but sure. Sliggoo, the evolved form of Goomy, and a pure dragon type. Very special defensive, so we're going to switch out, and we are going to go into Rascal. So, I don't know what this Sliggoo can really do to Rascal. I'll probably go for like Dragon Breath. That's the best it can do, because I actually before I started recording this episode, I was just finishing training up my own Sliggoo into a Goodra, which is actually a really good Pokemon. So, if you have a Sliggoo and you don't know how to evolve it, just make sure you go to a route where it's raining, and if it's on level 50, just get it up one level and it should evolve, or if it's on level 49, get it up to level 50, and it will evolve. But you can't use stuff like Rain Dance or Drizzle, that won't work. It has to be on a route where it's automatically like raining as soon as you go in there. So, yeah, if you want to get a Goodra, then by all means just do that. I don't know if you, well, you can have one by this time, because I have a level 49, well, I have level 49 Pokemon at this point, so there's no reason to say you can't have high-level Pokemon at that point either. Anyway, down this way, take on these freaky girls. Again, not the same ones though, but just a pair of freaky girls. And, well, what names are they? Atlas and Eos. Alright, but they have, wow, big threats. Big threats. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty sweet. You got some powerful Pokemon here, Alakazam and Gardevoir. I'll go for a Thunderbolt on the Gardevoir, and we'll go for a Horn Leech on the Alakazam. And, Thunderbolt, well, actually outspeed Alakazam. Well, I'm levels ahead. I keep forgetting that I'm so far ahead in levels. Yeah, I don't outspeed the Alakazam, I thought so. Alakazam's, like, freakishly fast. So, Horn Leech is just gonna KO that. And get us back to full HP, so that Psycho Cut or whatever it used didn't even matter. And, let's see, so, level 49 for Heliolisk, awesome. And Excalibur up to level 49 too, I knew he had a level coming up. And Psychic is going to do a very decent amount of damage, actually, that's very respectable. So just go for the same thing as last time, Thunderbolt, and just knock it out. And there we go, so Gardevoir has been KO'd. And yeah, props to those trainers, they actually had very good Pokemon. Alright, so level 49 for Giddy-Up. And he has like so much bulk, like nearly 200 HP at level 50, that's insane. That's a lot of HP, like I have EV trained Pokemon on Pokemon X in like HP and stuff that are not level 50 and they don't even have that much HP, so well, this Rascal's at the front because Rascal is only on level 48 and the rest of my team's on level 49. Gotta get some even investment in the team. And we're gonna use Strength to go across here, so let's just push this massive boulder. And there we go. And we will just head up this way real quick, spray another Repel, don't want any wild Pokemon. And we will use Cut. And actually I don't think there's any point in coming back here because we don't have Waterfall yet. But I believe this leads to a TM. All the way up there. But we can't get there because we don't have Waterfall, so we'll have to come back and get that at some point, I guess. And we'll take on you, who of course is going to have Fairy Pokemon just as I switch my Dragon type to the front. But I do have Earthquake, so yeah, it's going to demolish this Klefki. Alright, so Klefki is a Steel and a Fairy type Pokemon, much like Mawile, which is now Steel and Fairy. And now this thing has the ability Pranksters, so if it uses a move like, say, Thunder Wave, if it used Thunder Wave, even if it was on level 1 and I used a move like Earthquake, it would still go first, because any move that is not attacking gets priority. So, it's a really good Pokemon. It's good for setting up, like, spikes and stuff in competitive. If you have a Focus Sash and have it at the front of your team, you can set up, like, layers of spikes, which is really interesting. So, speaking of Mawile, well, no, that was Klefki I was talking about, but speaking of Mawile, because I didn't mention Mawile, she has one of those too, and much like Klefki, that's weak to ground-type moves. So, there we go. And yeah, pretty easy stuff. So, Fairy Girl Alice is defeated, and good stuff, alright. Okay, so let's keep going, and I think we're near enough to the end of the route actually, so good stuff. We can get something over this way if we just use Strength. And, well, here we have a Fist Plate, which we can use to turn Arceus into Fighting Form Arceus. And right over here we have ourselves a Rare Candy, so 2 Rare Candies in one episode. It doesn't make them seem so rare now, does it? Alright, so let's see. We can head over this way to Lumio City, I believe. Which is actually good, because we need to get some stuff in Lumio City before we go into the Lost Hotel. So, we'll just head up here and take on this guy. I'm going to switch, I'm going to go with Giddy Up at the front of the party. And take on this guy. So, whoa! Yeah, okay, I don't know why I started to read that one. I don't read any of the other ones, so. Alright, Fisherman Wade has a Poliwhirl, which is a pure water type. And we should be able to just KO it with a simple Horn Leech, so let's do it, and it should kill, so I'm fully expecting this to get knocked out, and there we go. And almost enough to get us to full HP, but not quite. Next up, we have another Polyworld. Alright, so 2 Polyworlds. And we'll just Horn Leech this one as well, because it one-hit KO, so why not? I really like the Horn Leech animation, it's actually really cool. But there we go. Knocked out that. And nearly up to level 50. Fisherman Wade is defeated. And yeah, that was sweet. I have a sneeze coming on. I'm gonna try and hold it back, but I hope I don't sneeze. Alright, so we have an item around here somewhere. Oh, it looks like it's over this way. And yeah, we'll just take on... Well, it's right here. It probably belongs to this guy. We grabbed his repel. Just stole it, but whatever. Alright, so this guy's next. And I'll see what we can do against him. So, Seward. That's almost like my name, but I don't spell it that way either. But that's not even like my name. My name is Stewart, but I don't spell it with the E-W. I'm a U-R-T kind of stew. Anyway, let's take that out with the Horn Leech. It is 4 times effective, so there we go. And Frog up to level 50, so that's great. And we defeat Seward. What kind of... That's like calling your child Bort. I mean, come on. Alright, so I don't think we need Spray Repel, because there's no real wild grass here, it's just trainers on a pier. So, I'll take on this last guy, I think this may be the last person on the route we have to battle as well. So, Finn is going to send out a Basculin, which is a pure water type. It does have the ability Adaptability, which boosts up its water type. Well, any like move that is the same type, it gets a ×2 boost. So, moves like Aqua Jet, Waterfall, they're going to be pretty good. Basculin's actually a pretty good Pokemon. I mean, I've used one in, it's really fast, and I've used one like competitive in 5th gen, just to see what it was like, and I actually got a few kills in OU using a Basculin, so I thought that was pretty fun. There is 2 forms of Basculin, there is the blue stripe and the red stripe. No difference at all between them, just the difference in the stripe. I mean, it's no big deal, so there we go. Take out that. And level 50 for Giddy Up, which is awesome. And no level 50 for anybody else. That's sort of upsetting, but whatever. Alright. So, what's up this way? Any items of anything of any sort? There is a dive ball, and that's pretty much all there is on this route, I believe. So, I may have missed this few trainers in the tall grass. If I did, I apologize. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. We, can't go any further really on this route. We don't have waterfall, so we can't get some hidden goodies. But we can check what's in this house. And I believe we can get the Super Rod in here, so this is pretty good. And, yeah, this guy is going to give us the... Yeah, he gives us the Super Rod, so there we go, we have the Super Rod. Don't even remember if we got the good rod, but if we did, then great, we have all the rods. And, there we go, there it is. Alright, sweet. So, with all that's said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. Next time, we're going to head to the Lost Tower, the Lost Hotel. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys for more shortly enough. Catch you then.